What's going on, everybody? Welcome to Charge It Up. For today's video with the R6, we're going to be putting on bar and mirrors. Let's get at it. Let's go. What's needed for the bar and mirrors? Just a size 5 Allen key. That is all. All right, let's go ahead and put these bar and mirrors on, shall we? So we've got obviously a couple options. We got the option to put it inside the actual handlebar, which would go in obviously if the handlebars are hollow. These are not hollow. They have an actual bolt that go in the end, so we will not be using these whatsoever. I don't believe we'll be using these spacers at all either, and we'll just be using the bar end, the spacer that goes in between here with the actual bracket and the mirror, and then we'll be using these three. This is for the mirror, this is for the tightening the bracket, and then this will be the bolt that goes inside the actual handlebar. Okay, we've got our left side mirror here put together, and as you can see, there it is. Firstly, obviously we got to take off the Yamaha bar ends. These are protector bar ends that we have on. I put that on a while ago, I think last year or something like that. Let's go ahead and take those off. Okay, so the bar end is off, and as you can see, it's a bolt type, not an actual hollow type for the handlebars. So we're just going to take the one that we put together and screw it on. All right, so bar and mirrors on. As you can see, it's flopping back and forth. What I'm gonna do is, now you get to this part right here, and then you get to tighten the bracket portion. That looks nice. And then this one, obviously it's tight. I've tightened it already, and you can obviously turn this around and set it to the position that you want. I think maybe I'll do something like that. So we'll see how it ends up turning out. All right, let's go ahead and put the right side on. However, I think the left side is good enough, but let's just do the right side and then we'll decide afterwards. All right, so as you can see now, we got the right mirror on as well. This is actually pretty good. I've actually ordered or seen some previously that I've actually put on where there's not enough spacer for the throttle tube, and it becomes an actual cruise control once you tighten it. But this is actually nice. You can actually see it falls back. Now, for the most part, obviously I have this a little bit more forward than I do on the left side, but I'm actually gonna grab the Allen key. The Allen key is right there, and I'm gonna get on the bike, and then I'm going to adjust it as I'm on the bike, because I want obviously the mirrors to be in a good enough position where I can see behind me, but I don't want it to be in the way of my controls either. So I'm going to actually just move these around, move these around and see obviously how I want it and everything else, and then tighten up everything afterwards. All right, that is done. The two mirrors are on, and I'm mounted the positions of them to where I want them to be. I think that looks pretty good. They're not massive mirrors. However, I might get smaller. I might try to see if I can get smaller mirrors. Maybe a little bit smaller. Maybe a little bit smaller mirrors. I think it does look nice. I'm gonna try riding around obviously with both mirrors on there. However, I might also just take off the right one and just leave the left one too, just to make it a little bit more sleeker. We'll try it out, see how it works out, and go from there. But I think so far so good. Let me know what you guys think in the comments below. The view from the front here. So those are obviously the bar end mirrors that pop out a little tiny bit there. Regardless, I'm obviously gonna have to just ride around and see what my preference is and what I end up liking better, whether or not obviously want to do single or double mirrors. Regardless, that is it. That looks awesome. I like the way that turned out. All right, guys, that's it for today's video. Just a quick video on how to install the bar end mirrors on the R6. Super easy, not hard at all. The only, I think, most difficult part is just getting on the bike and setting it to the position that you want. Obviously, make sure when you're doing this that there is a spacer here enough that the throttle tube snaps back and doesn't become a cruise control, a manual cruise control on your actual throttle tube. So yeah, always make sure that's like that. Regardless, thanks for watching, guys. Until the next one.